What's up, internet? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am super excited for today's video because we are opening up in bright, beautiful, sunny California. If you couldn't tell, the demo car is right behind me. We're gonna be going on a little trip in that today, but I did want to let you guys know, since I'm back in town, I did not forget about the Hold Fast steering wheel giveaway, okay? I just wanted to let the video gain enough traction, get enough comments, make sure there was enough entries. And now that I'm back in California, I will be able to ship those steering wheels out to you guys. So I'm gonna be picking the winners at the very end of this video. So stay tuned for that. But first, what we're gonna be doing today is we are gonna head over to Zakustek, okay? Because I told you guys that I had a project that I was working with them on right before I left for Canada. So we're gonna go over to Zakustek today and go finish up that project. I'm super excited to show you guys everything that they've been working on over there. Don't forget to stay tuned till the end of the video for the giveaway. Let's see. Woo! Let that warm up for a minute. So just my luck, while I was driving, my exhaust, my muffler is literally hanging. And so luckily enough, there's a Service King right behind me. Literally, how lucky did I just get right now? I literally broke down, I turned the light, heard my exhaust on the ground, and I was like, what is that? Pulled over to the Chevron, literally turned around, and the Service King was right behind me. Came over here. These people are super nice, so they're grabbing a jack for me right now. I told them that I was just gonna take the exhaust off and just put it in the trunk of the car, keep going on my way, and I would fix it when I got over there because I told them it was only like literally 5-10 minute drive from here. But they said that they probably have a rubber hanger, so they're literally gonna throw that on for me, and I'm already in here. They already got me in, so I got super lucky. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. Just like that, we were back on the road. We were able to put one of the exhaust hangers up there, that little rubber one right there. And then this one we weren't able to put on here because there's literally nothing left, but we're good to go, boys and girls. Back in action! Alright, you guys, so we just got here to Zakustek. My car is already in the shop. We've done a little bit of work, but not that much, okay? Before I show you guys what we're going to be doing today, I want you guys to think back with me to a couple of videos ago, okay? I want you guys to think back to when I put my status seats in my demo car. Do you guys remember that video? I literally left it like the biggest cliffhanger, alright? Because I literally put the seat in the car, and the seat was essentially touching the ceiling. The seat was literally touching the ceiling, and I was like, there's no way that I can leave this seat like this, so I'm going to have some custom seat mounts made, because the way that the passenger side seat bolts into the 350Z chassis is just really weird. I don't know what Nissan was doing. They made their bolts like super uneven. They weren't like even in height, and I don't understand it, okay? So it's always been really hard to find seat mounts for the 350Z. They're going to be low enough mounted to keep you and your passengers safe. So while I was out of town in Canada, I hit up the boys in Zakustek and I was like, hey, could you guys please make me some custom low seat mounts for my status seats, because I really want to make sure that my passenger is just as safe as I am. So while I was out of town, they used my car for some research and development, and they made the sickest seat mounts and side brackets that I have ever seen. So I'm really excited that we finally have a solution for the masses, because they're going to be putting these into production and selling them to the public very soon. So really quick, let me show you guys what the end result is going to look like, so you guys know exactly what we're about to walk into, and then I'll put the other seat in the car. Alright you guys, so before I get too much further along here and start actually putting the seat mount with the rails, with the side brackets together and the seat on top, I want to show you guys exactly what it is that makes these seat mounts and these side brackets specifically so special. Okay, so before I tell you guys anything about these seat mounts and side brackets, I want to tell you this. These two look identical. It makes you think that, hey, I can switch this on either side of the seat. No, you cannot. They are not identical, and let me show you why. When you take a closer look at these, because I mixed it up originally, okay? When you take a closer look at these, look at the angle of that, okay? You see how this one is a little bit more slanted than this side? That's your first hint, and then your second hint is that when you look at these from above, this side has 6 slots on it and this side has 7 slots on it. So you want to make sure that the 7 slot side and the other 7 slot side line up specifically like this, the way that they were originally, so that you guys can see both of the sides with 7 slots line up with each other and both of the sides with 6 slots line up with each other. But I just wanted to tell you guys that first before I go into the rest of this, because I do not want you guys to get them confused and think that you have something that's faulty. Secondly, do you guys realize that these are slotted instead of having holes like this? And then there's also slots here and holes here on both sides. They give you a lot of options here, but I want to tell you guys exactly why these slots are so cool. So I'm going to take you over my car so I can show you why. See, this is where I mounted my passenger seat first. So let me show you guys. What happens to a lot of people is when they get a bucket seat, sometimes these arm pieces or the shoulder pieces end up being super duper fat, right? And then what happens is these arm pieces will literally stick so close to the door panel that you won't be able to close your door. And that happens quite often with a lot of different seats. Sometimes when you have head containment seats and stuff like that, you can see how easily the passenger seat could be too far over this direction. But since you have the slots right here on the bottom that are attached to the slider right here, you can literally move your seat to whichever side it is that you need it to be on. So be it the driver's side, you need to move it this way, or the passenger side, you need to move it that way to get the 2 seats as close to the center console as possible. You can do that before you actually bolt everything up. My seat is actually nut and bolted in here. We just didn't tighten everything down because I wanted to be able to show you guys that specifically. So I thought that was super cool because you won't have to worry about what kind of seat you have in your car, and you won't have to worry about the clearance anymore because you can easily just scoot the seat over to the side. Now watch, if I pulled it this way, see how that could be a problem? I have door cards on my car, so obviously my door panels are not as thick as they normally would be on a stock car, but you can literally move the seat back and forth. Look at how crazy that is. That's so nuts. That was literally so genius. Okay, let's walk back over here now. So that's exactly what I was showing you guys, was these slots obviously bolt to your slider, and then you can move them back and forth on the slider and decide exactly where you want your seat to sit on the slider, so that you can have it closer to the center console if you need to, or you can bring it closer to the door panel, whichever one you want, whichever one's gonna make you most comfortable in your car. So I really like that that was super custom like that, and you can literally adjust it to your car, because I cannot tell you how many times I have had that issue with a head containment seat where literally the seat is sticking on the outside of the car. I've seen it happen so many times, so I really like that they put that there. Okay, so now if we come back to the actual seat mount, look at how many different options you have to bolt your seat in. There's literally, this is going to fit just about every single type of seat that you could put in a 350Z, in my personal opinion, because this is literally the only amount of adjustment that you're missing. This little tiny bit, that's literally the size of my fingernail, which is insane. So you can literally pick where you're going to bolt your sliders to depending on the width of your seat and exactly the positioning of your seat and everything like that, which I think is so incredible, because I know that my status seats are made pretty small because they fit my waist. So mine might be somewhere either in here or in here. So let's say that you get a seat that is not the exact same size as mine. You have so many options. You got this hole right here, this one here, this one here, this one here, this one, this one, this one, this one. You have so many different options here. And they really paid close attention to detail, you guys, here. Look at these dimple dies on here. Now these are not just here to see for the first time when you open the box, okay? You are actually going to be able to see these dimple dies when you mount the seat in the car, which is so sick. It's literally so race car. I was so stoked when I saw my seat actually mounted in the car and I could really see these dimple dies on the side, because don't forget, you can move the seat side to side, because look, slots, slots, slots. There's so many different options here. So not only do those dimple dies look super good, but they also paid really close attention to detail when they got these powder coated. They have flake in the powder powder coat, which is so sick because when you open your door, you're literally going to be able to see your side mount sparkling in the sun. It looks so good. If you guys couldn't tell by the video, I really hope you could because I was sweating trying to make sure that I got a shot of these in the sun before the sun went away completely, and it looks so good. I'm really, really impressed with these, and I cannot wait to get them in the car. So I'm just going to do a little bit of showing off here, okay? I want to show off how good Zakustek's fabrication skills are. Do you guys see that? I did that with one hand while vlogging, and literally all of these bolt holes are lined up perfectly. Literally perfectly. And something else that's really cool is, obviously I told you guys these mounts are super duper low, right? Now what the difference is between these mounts and all the other mounts that you're gonna find online is that they basically made these reverse the way that everybody else has done it. So all the other seat mounts that I have seen so far basically make these tabs on the opposite side. They make these on the bottom side. And what ends up happening is that the seat mount sits so much higher up, it'll sit like this much higher up. We're literally just measuring it to the actual tab. It'll sit like this high. Look at how much difference there is between my hand and the bottom of this. That's insane. But literally, this is how easy this is gonna be for you guys to put in. Literally watch. All of these are going to line up perfectly, and I did this with one hand while vlogging, and that's just how precise these guys over at Zakustek are. I am literally so impressed. Look at that. Easiest thing ever. All right, so just for reference, I found another passenger side seat mount, of course, because this is the world of Z's over here. But I found another passenger side seat mount just to give you guys a little bit of a reference. Look at how freaking high up these legs sit. All right, so now we're actually going to put everything together. So we have our sliders here. Henry's gonna help me. Henry doesn't want to be on camera, so Henry's gonna help me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the slider on here first, you guys. Everything is literally gonna match up with all these holes. You'll see how easy this is gonna be. So we're literally just gonna put this through here. Put the nut on the bottom. Obviously, we're gonna tighten everything. I'm just gonna show you guys how to physically do this so you know where everything goes in case if you're doing this. Thank you for doing that for me because I am not good at sliders at all. Yes, and then you guys can see when we slide that part forward, this is obviously going to line up on the other side. So you just drop that to there, and then the same thing on the opposite side. Ooh, that one was smooth. Yay. All right, cool. So then we gotta do the other side now still. So we'll do this back one first. There's that. And then we'll do the front one. Wow, this is seamless. It's nice having help. Alright, cool. So now the sliders are on. So then the next thing that we need to do is we need to put the actual side mounts on. So remember I told you guys that there's obviously 7 slots on one side and 6 slots on the other side. The 7 slots are gonna go towards the back of your seat. So it's gonna go this way, right on the side? Am I wrong? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I was all mixed up. Yeah, so the 7 slots are gonna go towards the back of your seat. So this is literally your seat back over here, and then this is gonna be where your legs are. So 6 slots go in the front by your legs, and then the other ones go on the back. So I'll do this side first. This one over here, and obviously we're gonna start.
We're pretty much gonna put it all to the back. So
Yeah, so we're gonna put it all the way on the back one. We're gonna put it in this one right here, right?
Yeah.
All the way to the back so that we have the most amount of adjustment, and so that nothing hits later on. All right, do the same thing on the other side. All right, yeah, and then obviously we're gonna slide it forward and do the exact same thing all the way in the front. So we got the most clearance. We're literally just gonna put this on the bottom of it. And then like I said, we're obviously gonna tighten all this stuff. I'm just showing you guys for the sake of time where everything goes. And then we'll do the opposite side. Okay. All right, same thing on this side. Final step, put the seat on. And then bolt it in. Alright, so we have the seat completely bolted in the car now, and I forgot to mention that on the seat mount there's a tab so that you can literally bolt your regular seat buckle in. So if you want to keep your stock seat belt, you can still do that. So as you guys can see, I have the stock seat belt buckle right there, and then I've got the stock seat belt right over there, so my passengers can literally choose if they want to use the stock seat belt or if they want to use the harnesses. And then I still have the harnesses in here as well. So I was able to put the harness pick point down through there as well with a long enough bolt and still run the original seat buckle. Okay, so at this point we have the passenger side seat bolted in. We're about to move over to the driver's side, but something else that Zakustek is going to be putting on the market very soon is their harness bars, and they already have the harness bar in Supreme Patty's car, so I wanted to show it to you guys really quick because this is literally the next thing that I'm going to be getting by them, and I'm going to show you exactly why. So here's their new harness bar, and the really cool thing about this, I'm going to show you guys in comparison to mine. So with my harness bar, this part of the bar actually sits in front of the speaker box, which is like honestly super duper close to your driver's seat, so there's not going to be a lot of tension on your harnesses like that. And something else that I really love about these Zakustek harness bars is there is so much adjustability that makes it super duper easy to install. I want to show you guys something super cool that they showed me yesterday. When you turn these, this is literally adjusting the height of the harness bar by your hand. You're literally adjusting the height of the harness bar for your shoulder height in your seats by your hand. You don't have to keep taking it out, putting it back in and everything like that. And I'm going to show you guys why these are going to be so easy to install is because the entire harness bar is adjustable so that this way you won't have to fight when you're trying to bolt everything down. Let me show you. So you see how easy this is going to be to bolt in? These are two separate pieces. So you're going to bolt this piece in first, and basically you're going to bolt this in so that you can make sure there's no cross threading. Then you put this piece in, nut and bolt these on each sides. Same thing on this side. And then when you come over here to the inside of the car, when you're going to bolt this to where your seatbelt goes, this obviously swivels, so it'll move back and forth like this, so it'll make it easier for you to put these bolts in. Then you can bolt this piece in. Like, this is so much better than my setup. Let me show you mine. Okay, so let me show you guys my harness bar for comparison. First of all, remember I told you that my harness bar literally starts before the speaker box? So there's that. And then another thing is this was super duper hard to install because of this bend right here. It didn't line up perfectly with this hole down here. I remember I was afraid that I was gonna actually cross thread this when I was trying to put it in. It took a lot of force. It took like me and another friend to put this harness bar in, which is why I never showed you guys a video on that. But yeah, this harness bar, honestly, it sits super duper close to the actual seat. And then it's not adjustable either, and honestly this is not really that great because as you guys can see, you see how my harnesses are actually coming at a downward slant, so they're literally, the pressure is going to be put on this part of the seat where the harnesses feed through the seat rather than actually straight back like they should. They shouldn't be going downwards at a slant like that because of the pressure for if you were to get into an accident. That makes it really dangerous. So you always want to make sure that this is actually as in close to being in line with your actual shoulders when you're sitting in the seat as possible. So that's what makes the Zakustek harness bar better than this one in my opinion. This is all just my personal opinion obviously, but I'm just giving you guys my personal opinion from a driver's perspective, from a stunt driver's perspective. So I will be switching this one out as soon as they can make me a harness bar. You're still here! Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video, which means that you're probably wondering if you won the hold fast steering wheel out of one of my two cars or not. I just want to explain to you guys before I actually pick the winner of how exactly I'm going to be picking a winner. I have a website that will basically pick a random comment from a specific YouTube URL, and you can enter a specific filter for it to pick from. So my filter is obviously the hashtag that I had you guys use in the comment section. So I'm going to film this on my phone so that I can put this like right up here and show you guys exactly what is going on my screen. You guys can see me pick it at the same time. So let me start recording on my phone right now and enter 10K get YouTube comments. Let's see, 141. Okay, so there was 171 comments originally. Let's pick an actual winner. First winner is... OMG, so excited. HH10K winner. Name is Kayla. Congratulations, Kayla. I am going to be shipping out your steering wheel to you very soon. I just screenshotted your name, and now we have to pick one more winner, okay, you guys? Cross your fingers. Let's see who gets this. Start. It's like so cool. I'm so glad I'm gonna be able to put this right here so you guys can see it. Okay, HH10K. That video was awesome, and I can't wait to see the new footage. Noah, how do you say this name? I don't know how to say this name. Oh my god, I am so bad. Noah. It's like Noah with an A at the end. Noah. How do you say your name? I'm so sorry. But regardless, congratulations to both of you. So if you are one of the winners from the Hold Fast steering wheel giveaway, congratulations. I'm so happy for you, and I'm honestly really jealous because I never win anything. So if you didn't win the steering wheel, don't trip. I never win anything. I am in the same boat as you, and I completely feel your pain. But I'm thinking about doing other giveaways with my other sponsors as well. So let me know if you guys want something like that. Comment below. Let me know what you think you should have to do to enter the giveaway, or if you think it should just be another random winner. What you guys would like for me to give away. I'm not giving away my race car. Don't even comment it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay? Don't comment that. But if you guys want to see me give anything else away, let me know. I had a lot of fun with this. Another update that I have for you guys is I finally have a steady place to sleep. I am currently sitting on my own bed. The rest of my stuff is like in my room, but it's a complete mess because I have not had time to organize everything because I have just been so busy. I have not had the time to do it, but today I'm going to literally throw this part of the video into the rest of this edit, upload it, and then that's all I'm gonna do is just organize myself and feel a little bit better. So if you guys have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you do all the internet things below that the YouTubers tell you to do. I have a couple of new videos coming out for you guys this week, and one of them is actually very unintentionally comical. So I'm excited for you guys to see that one. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye!